All right, everyone. Happy Monday. Yeah, let's go right into it. Kick off gratitudes and let's get into our practice.
All right, I'll go first. Um, I'm officially in the band.
Woo!
I'm gonna get the t-shirt and sweatshirt pretty
Woo!
soon. Got stickers. It went. The first day was like, for me personally, it was like about a C minus maybe. But the second day was great. It was really good. I've been practicing my you know
Tail
tiny
off.
off and
Yeah.
so much. And but yesterday's went great, and I made $200.
Wow.
See there? Look at that. Doing something that
Yeah.
you love. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yesterday, the first day was just kind of work, and it just was work. Took a lot of concentration, and it was hard to relax. A little, I just was
Yeah.
anyway. But then the second day, it had a good time. Really got in the groove and played good bass. So
That's so awesome.
yeah,
I'm just so proud of you and so happy for your news. That's just so great. I don't know this part of you, so it's great to just kind of see you back in your element and all of that. So,
thanks.
yeah, awesome.
I'm Sam, and my gratitude today is kind of basic. It's I'm super grateful for air conditioning.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, my parents and me I've been blasting the air conditioning. It's been like, turn it off, turn it off. I'm like, it's so hot outside.
Oh my gosh. It's like it's today hit I think 93 degrees. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Mm.
so hot.
yeah,
Yeah.
And it's humid too, right?
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit.
humid, it's hot, and then
Yeah.
sometimes we'll get like a little shower and then and then it becomes very steamy.
Steamy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Steamy. Like the book that I'm reading right about now. Good. Yeah, I'm grateful for AC. I've had mine running all weekend and then um had a good yard sale. We had our annual Sylvan Park neighborhood yard sale, so that was good. Oh my gosh, but talking about, I just can't even believe how much stuff that we sold and moved. And then I still had so much stuff to take to the donation items, right? Like my car was still full after a sale, and my house was still full because I wasn't sure if it was going to rain. So I'm just grateful that almost all of it is gone now because it was getting a little overwhelming with all that stuff. And then my neighborhood's so great that you can just put stuff on the front lawn and literally people do drive-by pickups, and everyone loves free shit. Let me just say that everyone loves free anything. And so I put a whole, like, literally pile of stuff, and almost three-quarters of it is gone. So I'm pretty happy about all that. So onward and upward, clearing clutter, releasing, whatever stuff that gets held on to with stuff. And trust me, there's a lot of emotional stuff that goes into stuff, right? But it's good. So we're moving forward, new energy. And on that note, let's get into child's pose. All right. Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat, take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale, just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And just for the next hour or so, let's be present to our breath, to the mat, letting go of what is and letting go of what's not. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then find your way to a tabletop position on all fours. And let's go into some cat cows. So dip the belly, shoulders down and back, deep inhale. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the belly, look up, reach up, stretch up. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last one. Again, drop the belly, look up, reach up, stretch up. Round the spine, tuck the chin. Shake it all out. The head, the tail. Good. Let everything go. Push back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Walk to the top of the mat, hanging ragdoll. Again, grab the elbows, slight sway from left to right. Roll out the head, the neck. Good. And then release the grip as you slowly unwind, stacking one vertebra at a time until you get to the top. Good. And then bring the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Bring the hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Inhale together for one Om. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And from here, stay for a moment with your eyes closed as you set an intention for your practice this evening. What you want to bring into your practice. Love, compassion, letting go, releasing. We're still riding this energy of the summer solstice. So just kind of feeling into that. It's all about these R words: renewal, recharge, recalibrate, refresh. So maybe you want to bring some of that into your practice today. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. And then gently open. Oh, no. Wait, we didn't do an Om, right? Let's do open for one Om. Inhale. Now open the eyes. Happy Monday, everyone. And if we didn't Om, then you got two Oms. You can never have too many Oms, okay? I don't know. I just went into a trance and kind of forgot where we were. So inhale, arms up, interlace the index fingers, and then tick-tock the body right and left. So inhale right, exhale left. Inhale right, exhale left. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, just bringing in some slow movement into the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. Good. Reach up to the center, push the hips forward as you trace an imaginary line on the ceiling. Stay on the breath, pushing the hips forward. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more breath in, one more breath out, and then take a forward fold. Nice and easy. Lead with the arms. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. And then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Press the palms and heels to the mat. Spread the fingers wide. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Good. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Couple more. Breath in. Breath out. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. Warrior one, right side. Right foot through the hands. Shift those hips to the camera. Arms lift up. Palms face each other. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Sinking into the right knee as you breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Sink a little bit more. Reach to the ceiling on the inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Warrior two. Look over that right middle finger. Again, stretch the arms, stay on the breath, deep inhale. Look over that right middle finger, deep exhale. Okay? Breath in, breath out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Good, Margaret? Again, reach the energy, shoot the energy out, staying on the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. Last one, inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand, right knee, left hand up and over, pinky side faces the floor on the left hand. So reach the arm over, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Sink a little bit more. Good, Sam. Staying on the breath. In and out through the nose as you breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Good. And then come out. Take the hands to the mat. Right leg up in the air. Three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, twirl the ankle around, and then bring it through to crescent lunge. So right foot forward, toes of the left. Okay? Rise up, inhale, exhale. In and out through the nose. So lift up on the inhale, sink a little bit more in the front knee as you exhale in and out through the nose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. Bring the hands to center as you twist. Twist to the right and hold. Hugging everything into the midline of the body. Breathe some more and twist. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, twist some more. Exhale. Good. Last one. Twist. Breathe. Good. And then come out of the twist. Take the right leg back. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, left side. Left foot through the hands. Right's on the angle. Shift the hips, take the arms up. Again, continue with the Ujjayi breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale. In through the nose as you lift up. Exhale through the nose as you sink a little bit more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink a little bit more. Breath in, breath out. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Warrior two. Look over that left middle finger. Again, activate the arms, the core, staying on the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Reach the arms forward as you look over that left middle finger, staying on the breath. Inhale, exhale. One more, good focus, everyone. Extended side angle, left hand, left knee. Again, right hand up and over, pinky side faces the floor. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more. And then come out of that, take the hands to the mat, shoot the left leg up in the air, three-legged dog. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Bend the left knee, opening up that left hip. And then bring it through crescent lunge. Left foot forward, toes of the right. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, hold. In and out through the nose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good job, ladies. And then bring the hands to center as you twist to the left and hold. Crescent twist pose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, twist a little bit more. Exhale. Last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. Good. And then come out of the twist, lower down, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, walk or jump, top of the mat. Halfway, fold, rise. Swoop the arms up, over, and all the way through to the heart. Good. And then get a small sip of water if you need it. Good. Middle of the mat, eagle, right side. So right under and then right leg up and around. Okay. Bring the knees and elbows into alignment. Hug in. Stay on the breath. Spine is straight. See if you can maybe shift the knees to the right, shift the arms to the left. But see if you can try to get like the bottom of the elbows and the top of the knees in alignment. Okay. Wrap the arms, wrap the legs, stay on the breath. One more. Good. Unwind. And then eagle, left side. So left under, left leg up and around. Okay. Again, bring the knees and elbows into alignment. Hug in, staying on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Okay. Again, shift the knees and elbows till they come into alignment. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Unwind. And then arms come down. Standing knee raise, right side. So right hand to the right knee. Lock out the left side. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Good, Margaret. Stay focused. Pull the belly in. Good. One more. And then you're going to grab the inside of the right foot as you shift into dancer pose. So grab the middle of the foot. Left hand comes up. And then from here, either work the pose just straight up and down or kick into the left leg, left arm, stay here, reach forward, hold and breathe. Okay, so you can be here, you're already working opposition, you can kick into the back leg. Okay, belly is still pulled up and in, stay for 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then come out, shake it out. Standing knee raise, left side. Okay, left hand, left knee again. Belly is pulled to the spine. Lock out that right side. Yep, good, Sam. Stay on the breath. And then just breathe nice and easy. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Last one. Good. Dancer, left side. Again, grab the middle of the foot. Right hand comes up. Ground in, lock in. Okay. Lift up and breathe. And then if you want more, kick into the back leg. Reach that arm forward. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, take it back. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. Good. And then release. Good. Release and shake it out. Tree right side. Right foot to the inside of the left calf or the inner part of the left thigh. Ground down. Again, belly pulls in. Decide if you want the hands low. You can have fingers in mudra. Palms can be out. Up to you. Okay. But you're going to squeeze the shoulder blades open. You're going to shine the heart forward. Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Doesn't matter where your hands are. The shoulder blades still open. Okay. So they're literally squeezing into each other, opening. This is a heart opener. Deep breath. In and out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breath in. Good, focus, breath out. Good. Good. And then shake it out. Tree left side. So again, ground down, bring the left foot to the inside of the right calf, the inner part of the right thigh, ground down, belly pulls in, get your structure, the foundation right, and then ground up, again, fingers in mudra, palms out, hands in, but you're still opening the heart, squeezing the shoulder blade, lifting the palms up, staying on the breath, deep inhale, deep exhale. Ground in, lift up, reach up, stretch up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Good, Sam. Good, Margaret. Breath out. Good. And then lower the leg. Good. Shake it out. Top of the mat, extended mountain. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Arms come out. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Okay. Walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Pedal the feet left and right. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Two more. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Last one. Breath in, lift up. Breath out, come down. Crescent lunge, right side. Right foot forward, toes of the left. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale up, exhale, cactus. Inhale up, exhale, cactus. 2 more. Inhale up, exhale, cactus. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now stay in crescent lunge. You're going to inhale the arms together. Exhale back to cactus. Inhale forward, exhale, cactus. Okay. Couple more here. In and out through the nose if you can keep the breath going. Last one, inhale. Exhale, good. Lift up, crescent lunge, warrior 2. Okay, look over that right middle finger. Peaceful warrior, right hand up, left hand down the back leg. Triangle right side. Windmill the arms, right hand to the floor of the block, left hand up. Gaze to that left thumb. Arms and legs are straight. Deep breath. Twisting triangle. Left hand down, right hand up. Twist and breathe. Twist some more. One more. Good. And then come out of the twist, pyramid to the right side. Step the left foot in, bow to the front knee, interlace the hands behind the back, stay on the breath. One more. Good. And then ground down into both heels as you rise, nice and easy. Good. And then release. And then shake it out. Extended mountain, other side. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive as you fold. Halfway. Fold. And then walk the legs back out, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, heels. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, heels. Crescent lunge, left side. Left foot forward, toes of the right. As you rise, inhale up, exhale, cactus. In and out through the nose if you can keep this breath going. Inhale up, exhale, cactus. Inhale, exhale. In, out, bringing energy into that heart chakra. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, good. Inhale. So now you're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale back to cactus. Inhale to the center. Exhale back. Inhale center. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Triangle left side, windmill the arms, left hand to the floor of the block, right hand up. Gaze to that right thumb. Stay on the breath. Twisting triangle, right hand down, left hand up. One more twist. Good job, Margaret. That looks great. Good. And then pyramid to the left foot. Step the right foot in. Bow to the front knee. Interlace the hands. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. And then ground down as you rise, nice and easy until you get to the top. Bring the back foot forward, release the arms, and then shake it out. Good. Grab a small sip of water if you need it. Good. Extended mountain, top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway. Hold. And then walk the legs out to the middle of the mat. Drop to the knees. Right hand to the center as you open to the left. Hand in the middle of the back, opening up that left shoulder. Okay, so left hand's in the middle of the back. Open up, press into the right palm. Stay on the breath. Okay, left hand back up, thread the needle. Go all the way through, left arm under, left ear to the mat, right arm hooks around. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Twist. Breathe. One more opening. Good. And then come back. Shake it out. Okay. Left hand to the center of the mat, right, open to the right side. Okay. Reach the arm forward like you're going to high five the wall. And then take the right hand, place it in the middle of the back, opening up that right shoulder. Staying on the breath. Good. One more. And then take the right arm back up, thread the needle. Right arm goes through, right ear to the mat, left arm hooks around. Deep breath in. Twist a little bit more, deep breath out. And then come out, back to all fours. Let's do some cat cows. So dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, look up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift up, look up, reach up. Exhale, round the spine. Good. And then back to neutral. Just maybe shake the head, the hips, the tail, letting it all go. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. And then rise to the knees for camel. Stand on the knees. Hands to the back pocket, open up. The hips forward, take the head back a little bit more. See if you can look back through the eyeballs. Stay on the breath. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. And more. Good. And then sit on the knees. Hands on the knees. Sit on the heels, rather. Hands on the knees. Spine is straight. Eyes are closed. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. Good. Interlace the hands behind the back and then open the knees a little bit and then just drop your chest in the front as the arms go up. Okay. Lift up, reach up, bow forward, chin is on the mat, deep inhale, deep exhale. Okay. Lift the arms a little bit more, bow deeper. Stretch the shoulder blades apart. One more inhale. Exhale. And then release the grip as you come out or slowly unwind and then release the grip, whatever feels easier for you. Right hand to the left knee, gentle twist. Left hand comes behind you, straighten the spine. As you look over that left shoulder, deep breath in. Twist a little bit more, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Twist some more, inhale, exhale. Last one. Good. And then come out of the twist, other side. Left hand, right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Straighten the spine as you look to the right side. And breathe. Deep inhale. Twist a little bit more, deep exhale. One last one, inhale. And twist on the exhale. Hold on 1 second.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, Mom. I'm teaching yoga. Thank you. Hold on, you guys, 1 second, okay? Mom, just grab the things by the mailbox to those jars. Sorry about that. I didn't know my mom was going to drop by. Okay, back to yoga. Sorry about that. Okay, reach the arms forward up to the ceiling, stretch up. Palms face each other, deep inhale, deep exhale. Okay, right hand drops to the left shoulder. Left hand drops to the right shoulder. So from the back, it'll look like this. Right hand is on the left shoulder, left hand is on the right shoulder. Okay. Open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, deep inhale, deep exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale, good. And then switch. So then right hand is on the left shoulder. No, left hand's right shoulder, right hand is left. It's just a minor modification. And then again, squeeze open. Okay, see if you feel a difference in the shoulder blades. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Last little bit, inhale, exhale. Good. And then release, roll the shoulders around. Okay. Bring the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Good. And then come sitting to cross-legged pose. Bring the hands to the knees. We're going to do some Sufi grinds. So you'll bow forward, inhale, and then you'll lean to the right, the arms straighten for just a half a second, and then to the left. You're going to inhale through the nose, and by the time you get to 6 o'clock, you're going to start your exhale. So it's one breath, one rotation, and your body is moving. You're actually moving like this from the waist. Yeah, that's it, Margaret, okay? So it's kind of like resist the temptation to drop the head and bow forward. It's more like you lead with the heart, then you come back, straighten out, okay? So give it a try, but you should really feel this. This is like a cleansing, you move like a snake, and the only thing that's really moving is just the waist and your breath. So it's inhale, and then you start the exhale at 6 o'clock and then finish out the rotation. Okay, you can close the eyes so you don't get dizzy. Three more this direction. Good, last one. And then come back to center, just recalibrate for a moment. Eyes are closed, spine is straight, deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Good. And then let's go counterclockwise. So again, you'll sort of lead with the chest, lean forward, okay, to the left, and then back, and then right. Okay, so inhale, and then at 6 o'clock, you'll start your exhale in and out through the nose. Okay, again, moving at the waist. Think of it as massaging these internal organs. Okay, the liver, the small intestine, large intestine, the colon, that sort of thing. This is kind of what this is helping. Digestive issues. Okay, in and out through the nose. Keep going. Three more. Nice, slow oval. An oval or an ellipse. Last one. And then back to center. Spine is straight, hands on the knees, deep inhale. Again, recalibrate, come back to your center. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. Good. And then come out of that pose, gently stretch the right leg out, left is in. So seated leg extension, right side. Ground into the heels, grab the big toes, pull, pull. Again, ground into the heel, pull some more. Last one. Good. Switch it out. Left is out, right is in. Again, ground down. Stay on the breath. Pull in, hug in. Nice stretch. Good. Take a straddle position. So open the legs as wide as you can. Okay. Remove the fleshy part from the hips. And then this time you're going to reach both arms to the inside of the feet. And then you're going to pull your body down towards the middle. Okay. Grounding both heels into the mat. Pull yourself down to the middle. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. Last one. Good. And then release. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together. It's really bound angle. Supta Baddha Konasana we'd be on our back, but the legs actually do the same thing. So it's Supta Baddha Konasana legs. Use the elbows to push the knees down. Lean forward. Get a stretch in between the hips. Open up the knees a little bit more. Breathe. See if there's one more avenue for a release. And then come back up. Walk the legs out, seated forward fold. And maybe just remove the fleshy part from the hips. Ground in. Pull forward just a little bit more. Last one. Good. And then bend the left knee over the right. Gentle twist. Last little probably twist of the evening. Left hand comes behind you. Right hand crosses up in front of the left knee. Good, Sam. Straighten the spine and then look over that left shoulder. Twist. Breathe. Twist some more. One more. Good. Then come out of the twist. Bend the right knee over the left. Right hand comes behind you. Again, left crosses over right. Straighten the spine as you look over to that right shoulder and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Twist some more. Last little twist. And then come out. Good. Then come out, take the arms out by the side, roll down one vertebra at a time. Nice and easy. Roll down. And then bring the right knee into the chest, arms at the rib cage. Hug in. Take the right leg up into the air, hands behind that right hamstring, point and flex the toe. Maybe twirl the ankle around. Good. Figure four. Right crosses over left. Interlace the hands behind the left knee. Use the elbows to push the knees out. This is going to replace our pigeon, so just get whatever you need for the stretch. Maybe pulling the knees in a little bit more, maybe pushing the right knee out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. And then release supine twist. So extend the left leg, guide the right knee to the left, and then T-top that right arm. One more. And then release the right leg to the mat as you bring the left knee in, hug in. Arms at the rib cage. It goes up, point and flex the toe. Twirl the ankle around. Figure four, left crosses over right. Interlace the hands behind that right hamstring. Use the left elbow to push the knee out. Last one, supine twist. Extend the right leg, guide the left knee over to the right, T-top that left arm. Deep breath in. Twist a little bit more, deep breath out. And then release right into Shavasana. Feet flop open, palms face the ceiling, eyes are closed. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Surrendering to the earth, allowing yourself to just come in into the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read from the 72 Names of God. This talks about spiritual lightness and spiritual darkness. The death of death. The power of death is not limited to the physical body. The end of a friendship, the failure of a business, the dissolution of a marriage are all expressions of death. When good things are in danger of coming to an end, this name banishes death. Make no mistake, the one angel of death is the cause whenever good things of any kind come to an end. By attacking death at the most fundamental level, we avert many of the fatalities that strike us. These letters are powerful weapons for making that attack. With each set of eyes that fall upon this name, the power of the angel of death is weakened throughout the world until ultimately the death of death takes place and immortality reigns. Meditate with total conviction and certainty upon the absolute demise of the angel of death, once and for all. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Gently roll to the right side. Pausing for a moment of reflection. And all that is good and well in your life. Because right here, right now, it is all good, well, right. And from this position of gratitude, slowly find your way to the top of the mat. Bring the hands to heart center, closing the eyes. Finding one more word of renewal, refreshing, recharging, bringing in that summer solstice energy. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Inhale to close with one Om. Hands to third eye center, top of the forehead bow. Thank you so much for your beautiful practice, for your time, your light, and your energy. Sam, Margaret, and myself, I just appreciate you showing up for your practice. Deep inhale, and together we both all say, exhale on the Namaste. Namaste. Whew, what a great